got finished crying. I just finished crying. I think ever since I started casting cancer, I've now have a perspective of the sun. People can have the perspective of the planet. People have a perspective of the universe, the moon, the stars. They have a perspective that is beyond Earth. So I've grown to the perspective of the sun because the sun doesn't have a shadow. It has the reflection is the sun's shadow. So I'm not concerned anymore if people understand me. Because from the very beginning, 10 years later, well, I published my first book, I think by November 2017, or at least 2017. It was 2017. It's 2024. So what's the math on that? You do it. Okay? Better part of a decade. Knowing what I know. Okay, knowing what I know now. And to think that I could go to my first book, my 2 out of 5 book that I paid $700 to get reviewed. Again, I won't get into that. The review is good. Obviously, the score reflects the audience, right? My book doesn't have an audience. That's the problem. You know what the audience was back in 2000, when I wrote that book, starting 2016 and then published in 2017? I was thinking you know what I was thinking to myself? You know what they say? Don't publish your first book because it'll be the worst. It's actually the best. I'm fucking 45. I'm 45 years old. And it reads like a prophetic gentleman, prophetic, prosthetic, an eloquent prosthetic. That's what that book was. It was an elegant prosthetic to divorce shadows. I stepped off my shadow. All that philosophy. I stepped away from it, and now I'm casting cancer on it. I'm casting cancer on my shadow, which used to be a decade's worth of philosophy. What made me? Yeah, I've reached the end of it. I gotta tell my doctor about this. Really something. Just at least I find a way to amuse myself with my thoughts, not worrying about what other people think. English is a strange language. You make it your own, and you hope for the best.